Pacifica,
Pacifica,
Pacifica, with floating reefs and coral show for fish and shell and mighty whale, for your gifts of thanks we pour.
the children playing on the shore, their sounds of laughter which we hear.
Their love increasing more and more, remind us God is near.
The buds which bend toward the sky, the clouds which hurry to and fro,
The birds which fly, both low and high, give joy to earth, give joy to earth below, give joy to earth below,
Pacifica,
give joy to earth below,
Pacifica,
below.
with dropping reeds and coral shore,
For fish and shell and mighty whale, for your gifts of thanks we pour.
Kia ora and welcome to Baha'i On Air. I am Te Atamira o Tā Makirere.
Kia ora, my name is Ngā Makirere. I'm married to Tā, and we're talking to you from Rarotonga, Cook Islands.
In this episode, we are going to show you and tell you about the 50th anniversary of the arrival of the Bahá'í Faith to the Cook Islands.
And we hope that you will enjoy the program. Many people arrive from all over the world at the Rarotonga airport.
They were from Canada, the United States of America, Hawaii, Samoa, Tonga, New Zealand, Australia, Persia, 11 different countries.
They were all warmly welcomed at the airport by the local Baha'is in the traditional way.
Many hands make light work as the Baha'i Center was being readied for this big event.
And many invitations were sent out to the world.
Many of those who came had either lived or visited the Cook Islands before.
It was a great time to renew old acquaintances and make new ones.
The history of the Baha'i Faith in the Cook Islands was neatly displayed in some old, wonderful photographs.
My name is Mona Matapi. I was born on the southernmost island in the Cooks, Mangaya, and I came to Rarotonga when I was about 13 years old, and I've been here ever since.
And this 50 years of really steadfastness of the friends in Cook Island as a main issue. The sacrifice, all the travel teachers and the pioneers, through many years they came here and they give all the support to the Baha'i community of Cook Islands.
And I said that I believe that the kingdom of God is like a big crate that was in a big jumbo 747 jet. And that when this jumbo 747 jet flew above the beach, and they pushed out the big crate, and the parachutes opened, and it landed on the beach, everybody got excited, and they started dancing around, and you opened it up, and you looked inside, and it was a do-it-yourself kit. And what all of the great messages of God have brought is the blueprints for building a great society. Ultimately, to me, what the Baha'i community has been working on for 50 years here now in the Cook Islands, for example, and all over the world, has been a vision of the type of world that we would like to see, and a vision of the type of people that we'd like to be.
Dr. Dwayne Varan, a professor from Murdoch University in Perth, Australia, spoke at a public meeting.
And the session was held at the Extension Services of the University of the South Pacific and sponsored by the Baha'i community.
And his topic was the importance of education and spirituality.
In 2001, he received the prestigious Prime Minister's Award for University Teacher of the Year, as well as the Award for University Teaching in Economics, Business and Related Studies. Professor Varan is recognised as a global innovator in ITV, applied research, and as one of Australia's foremost authorities on digital communication and marketing.
And the Baha'i community at that time had prepared a statement on social and economic development. And in this statement was a single sentence which really changed my whole approach to teaching. And this was, although the statement was about social and economic development, I interpreted it as about teaching. So the statement was this. It said, effective development is about, and here's the sentence, creating environments conducive to releasing the limitless potentialities latent in human consciousness. Now in the Baha'i community right now is also going through this change, and it's a very exciting change. I think 10 years ago, the style that we had to learning was really much more about somebody standing up and giving a talk. And again, that idea is very much a knowledge, that kind of thing. Somebody gives a talk, people listen, maybe they get inspired, maybe they learn, it's that knowledge going in. The current approach that we have in the Baha'i community to learning is much more around what we call study circles. And in study circles, Baha'is get together and everybody participates, everybody goes around, everybody shares their learnings. In that way, knowledge is advanced. And there's something different about you participating in your own learning as opposed to you kind of being passive. I guess as you guys are hearing this right now.
But I'm sure kids do not feel, because parents do this, adults do this, teachers do this, and how can somebody like me break that?
So you don't get overwhelmed by the things you can't do. You don't get overwhelmed by the changes you can't make, because the world is overwhelming. You focus on the change that you can make, and little by little, day by day, you make the world a better place through lots of small change. See, to me, the difference between whether religion is a positive or negative influence is whether or not it becomes the basis for somebody judging another person. If it becomes a yardstick to judge another person, I think that it's not doing its job properly. But if it becomes a yardstick for you wanting to be a better person and wanting to build a better world, then it's a wonderful thing. So maybe just as a thought as you leave tonight, remember that you can achieve great, great things, that you have immense capacity. Never allow other people or yourselves to kind of inhibit what you believe your capacity is.
Keep on pushing, mama. You know that's running man. Without
Many of the Baha'i friends from several countries put on an entertainment at the Punanganui market on Saturday morning.
And one of those who performed was Mabel Burt, who lived in the Cook Islands many years, for 10 years in fact. She came back all the way from New Zealand for this anniversary. And many of you will remember her in that well-known movie, The Whale Rider.
Wherever after coming to this country in 1981, he said go, and he said first you talk love, then you talk God, and then you talk Baha'i, because it's all one and the same. There's an old New Zealand proverb that says, Te manu kai I te miro, nōna te ngahere. The bird who eats the miro berry in the forest will own only the forest. Te manu kai I te mātauranga, nōna te ao. The bird that eats knowledge will own the world. So don't be scared of me as a Baha'i, don't be scared of all these ones. Look at it for yourself. I'm not frightened of you investigating me, because I'm right. I'm always right, eh, sisters? Hey, I said, hey. Te manu kai te miro nōna te ngahere, te manu kai I te mātauranga nōna te ao. Came to bring you guys some of the island flavor from the island of Hawaii. Bring it down here to you guys, your Paradise Island.
Kuhio! He's just come back from a tour of Japan where he was entertaining twice every night.
Down by the water, I watch the waves rolling. On the beach now, just hanging out with my friends. See the children play, never seems to end. Oh, what a beautiful day just to take a little swim. 'Cause I'm just hanging around and doing my own thing. Playing my guitar, everyone starts to sing. We be having a good old time. Just you come and sing, and we'll all be together, unity. Oh, I went down to Texas to learn how to yodel. This is a way to get a little tea. This is a way to get a little tea, get a little tea, get a little tea. You're a little way, you're a little way, you're a little way, boys, they do like cowboys. Cowboys must know how. Cowboys must know how. With his boots out, shots, and his spurs. Now down in that television cowboy, riding on the range every night. No, he made them bigger than cactus, and I know I'm gonna buy this range again. You're the way. are no longer here. Today, I've decided I'm going to be happy because some of them still are. And that's my happy for today. But within the Baha'i community, you've had faces that are also not here. The first Baha'i in this country was, we call him Mr. Titi. He lived at Waihi Beach about 5 minutes from Katikati. Not Katikati, Katikati. Think of your fellow man, and of my helping hand, put a little love in your heart. You see it's getting late, oh please don't hesitate, put a little love in your heart. And the world will be a better place, and the world will be a better place for you. Children's curriculum. Oh God, guide me, protect me, illumine the lamp of my heart, and make me a brilliant star. Thou art the mighty and the powerful. Join hands, start a love chain, a love chain. Oh, of the people of many tell all our folks on Monkey on R22. Don't you know that it's time to get on board? For that train keeps on riding, riding on through. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Join hands and start a love train. I can hear you, everybody. Join hands, love train. Oh, on my final, I'm to Baki. Tell all the folks and parents, and let's y'all too. Please don't miss this train at the station. Cause if you miss it, I feel sorry, sorry for you.
There's been a tremendous support for the Baha'i community and the cooks from around the world, really. New Zealand, Australia especially, but America and many other countries.
I think it's a great opportunity for the local Baha'is to profile ourselves, you know, to bring the faith, although we have been out for a number of years now, but I guess you could say we have been kind of placid, or, you know, we always have the soft approach, and it's kind of nice. But I think now we're ready to go out there in full force.
Baha'i Faith is a major world religion, and we worship God just like the other religions.
And in the Baha'i Faith, there is no clergy. The Baha'is themselves organize and conduct their own worship services and carry out their own administration.
Noreira ko anga o yapoi. Ko tarai kirunga o yapoi to umitu. E ko akari yapoi to upurot.
O Son of Man, veiled in my immemorial being, and and in the ancient eternity of my essence, I knew my love for thee.
My love for thee.
Therefore I created thee, have engraved on thee mine image, and revealed to thee my beauty.
Meeting Baha'i friends from all over the place. I mean, from Canada, from Papua New Guinea, and we have a Solomon Islander here, and there are those from New Zealand, Australia. It's really been just so exciting. Because yes, you all know Baha'is are warm, and when you meet with them, you can feel this deep sense of unity and love. It's just wonderful.
I think it's a very significant occasion because really it's the bringing of the spirituality in all of the world's religions and all of the world's teachings to the Cook Islands. They've had Christianity for about 182 years before they had Baha'i, and now they've got the teachings of Muhammad, of Buddha, Krishna, and of course the teachings of Baha'u'llah are all here as well. In particular, the sort of social teachings such as the equality of men and women, and economic development based on spiritual and moral virtues, which is so critical to all nations of the world, particularly developing economies such as the Cook Islands.
You know, it might seem strange pointing out the different houses that the Baha'is have lived in, but I'm reminded of the song, of the hymn, Blessed is the Spot.
Those in attendance were given a bus tour of all the historical places related to the Baha'i Faith in the Cook Islands.
The house was built by Warren and Anita Parkinson, and they started a private preschool. This is one of the very important social and economic development projects of the Baha'is of the Cook Islands.
Blessed is the spot and the house and the place and the city and the heart and the mountain and the refuge and the cave and the valley and the land and the sea and the island and the meadow where mention of God hath been made and his praise
We hope you enjoyed watching and sharing with us the commemoration of 50 years of the Baha'i Faith in the Cook Islands.
Meta ki maata e kia manuia. Please join us again for the next Baha'i on Air program.
I see friends shaking hands saying, how will you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than we'll know, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me.
seeds of better weather. You'll find me somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly